balancing truth, principles, and perspective. This is the Equalizer Podcast. Balancing truth, principles, and perspective. This is the Equalizer Daily Beat. All right, folks, buckle up. It's time for another round of Democrats behaving badly, where the left's finest prove they're not just tone deaf, they're a full-on symphony of screeching hypocrisy. And if we don't laugh at this circus, we'll cry blood. Let's dive into the dumpster fire, bullet by bullet. Virginia, where apology means keep the checkbook open. Oh, Jay Jones, you godfather wannabe AG candidate, you. Remember when you wished death on the speaker's kids, dying in their mom's arms? Real classy, like a mobster's wet dream. You would think that'd be the end of his campaign. Can't get much worse than wishing death on kids, right? Right? But no, this genius is still out there shaking down donors like a street corner pimp. And the Democrats? Not a single spine in sight. It's fucking Halloween time, for heaven's sake. There's bones everywhere. Borrow one from someone's front yard like it's a Trump sign. Then there's his apology for vowing to shoot the Speaker of the House. Get this, 3 people, 2 bullets, Gilbert, Hitler, Pol Pot. Gilbert gets both to the head. And then he laughs when the woman on the other end begs him to stop. Hollower than a hooker's promise, folks. Ghost written by some DC hack. If he had real balls, he'd drop out faster than Biden at a 3 a.m. diaper change. But you? Enter Abigail Spanberger, who couldn't spit out a disavowal of Winston Spears. Yeah, the badass who should be your next governor of Virginia, shoved it down her throat. Spanberger just folded like a wet napkin because that's what the Dem playbook says to do. Virginia, wake up. These cowards would sell your kids for a soy latte. And the Democrat voters, according to NBC4, are riding in lockstep with these bullies. Tim Howard, Fairfax County, said, didn't make a big deal to me. A couple of independent leftists, Scott Garrettson and his wife Virginia, said, it wasn't helpful and he's apologized for it. Well, the ends justify the means for some people. Hopefully there are more thoughtful and decent people in Virginia than there are these consequences. Chuck U. Schumer, the Senate's human speed bump is back at it, screeching for people in the streets, while ICE agents get pummeled like piñatas and conservatives dodge death threats like Dick Cheney's hunting partner dodging a bullet. Brilliant timing, Chuckles. Nothing says unity like activating Antifa when they're already torching Portland and Chicago for, wait for it, the government doing its damn job. If your goal is to turn America into a Mad Max fever swamp, riots, fear, and soy boy revolutionaries, then hell yeah, mission accomplished. But Schumer, he's just the match. This is a straight-up sedition, folks. Destabilize the republic one dumpster fire at a time. New Jersey, toddlers debating tax hell suits. New Jersey, you poor bastards. I know you are, but what am I? That's your gubernatorial showdown. 2 overgrown kids finger-pointing like it's recess. Mikey Sherrill, if her lips are moving, she's lying, baby. Drop her like Megan drops that bass. Sorry, Jersey, you're screwed either way. Both candidates are just children in adult clothes fighting over who gets the last juice box. At least Chitterelli is laser focused on affordability and your wallet-raping, unaffordable hellhole. He's half the size of Chris Christie, too. Bonus. And hey, he's Italian, capiche? You don't fuck with Italians unless you want to mend shoes on a one-way swim in the Hudson. Dish the liars. Picked up Partisan. Across the river in New York, pot, kettle, and a side of hypocrite hash. Letitia James, talk about the pot calling the kettle a felon. Takes brass balls to prosecute Trump for inflating assets when you listed daddy as your hubby on your loans, lied about your address to skim interest rates. We all knew that was bogus, Tish, but you? Ooh, see my shocked face. Then Zoran Mamdani the Khan, another Dem darling, scoops up $13,000 in 170 potentially illegal foreign donations. Oops, counting mistake. Sure, and I'm the Pope. They're returning it all, pinky swear. Nothing to see here. I'm like, say, Albert Brack. Burring legal expenses as legal expenses. Wait, did someone get indicted for that? Anyway, no one's above the law by the Dems. Unless it's you doing exactly what they nailed Trump for. This is the deep state rot eating our republic alive. Foreign cash, fraud, and felony facades. New York, drain the swamp before it swallows you whole. Not holding my breath. Just glad you're further away from me than New Jersey. There you have it, Patriots. Democrats behaving badly, boldly bullshitting, and begging for a boot. Tomorrow, there'll be more madness. Stay snarky, stay free. I'm the Equalizer. Truth just had its moment.